Yeah, all right. So speed round with Drew Lipton. Here we go. Favorite martial arts movie of all time.
Oh man, I don't know off the top of my head. Let's just say Rocky to be cliche.
Okay. Hottest thing you've ever eaten.
I did a jalapeno eating contest not too long ago, like last year at a church chili cooking event, and they had a mix of just different like habanero and all that, and that shit burned my tongue. I was drinking water and eating cornbread for like an hour.
Oh, dude. So real quick before I move on to the next one, I'm going to tell you that when I was a senior in high school, I worked as a busboy dishwasher at this golf course, and the head chef came back with this little bottle of like ghost pepper extract, and it was like one of those one drop to a whole thing of chili. We put some on a plate. It looked like cherry sauce, and we told one of the other busboys to come over. We're like, dude, just take a whole finger of it and taste it. It's going to go on the cheesecake tonight. No bullshit. We thought this fucking dude was going to die.
Especially if you're not expecting it and you're thinking a different flavor. Like,
I thought he was going to have a heart attack. Like his face turned as red as that flag behind me right now. And we like pulled his shirt off and stuck him down in the big sink, and we're pouring milk on his face. And he hated us ever since. And we never got fired, but I will tell you that.
well, if you got any hot stuff, man, I love spicy stuff. We used to put like hot sauce on like the verde chips and stuff as kids. We have a few buddies. Anytime we ate like what is it, like a hot dog or anything. This was a few years ago. I don't really eat that shit anymore, but we used to go hot dog for hot dog. You'd add 2 things of hot sauce every time. So if you got any hot stuff to bring down, any seasoning, bring that with you.
I just actually bought some for somebody that it's 6 million Scoville. I think a ghost pepper is like 1 million, and this hot sauce has all this different shit in it, and it's 6 million. So I don't know what you would do with something like that other than torture someone. Rank the Stallone franchises best to worst: Rambo, Rocky, Expendables.
Rocky, Expendables, Rambo. Only because I've never seen Rambo. So
what?
Yeah, everything I watched was like '90s on. Because being born in '88, that's just what I grew up on. So it was Rocky, Expendables.
Yeah. Well, you got to get on those Rambos, dude.
I do, man. I gotta binge watch them on the flight or something.
What non-combat sport are you best at?
Oh, what's I was thinking about this when you asked John, but what's non-combat? Because that's not football, right? It wouldn't be
well, I would get like stick and ball sports.
Like stick and ball. Okay. I'd probably say adult softball. I'm pretty quick.
Yeah, have a couple beers.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's awesome. What's the funniest joke that you know by heart?
All right, it's dumb because I have kids, but my kids love this joke. So it's knock knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting Cal.
Interrupting Cal.
Yeah. Pretty dumb, but I love it, and they'll just go off on that joke for like an hour.
That's awesome. Yeah, it's a good dad joke. So
it's amazing. Now, we were driving back home when I picked them up from their mom's last week, and they wanted to hear all these jokes, so I just pulled up like knock knock jokes on Google and driving telling them, and they're dying laughing.
Well, so my kids asked me to make up a joke a couple weeks back, and I was like, make one up. They said, yeah, make up a joke. I go, okay, what's the difference between an ox and a fox? And they said, what? And I said, the ox don't give an F. So that was to my 9 and 6-year-old, right? So, flash forward a month, and they're homeschooling right now. They're doing virtual. So I'm at home making sure they're doing their virtual stuff. And I come down the stairs, and Nolan goes, Daddy, I just told the joke. And I'm like, what joke? He goes, oh, we're learning about and ox and fox. So I told him the ox and fox joke. And I'm like, what did you say? He goes, I said they don't give an F. And I'm like, oh, crap. I'm like, what did your teacher say? And he goes, nothing. She left. I'm like, oh, shit. We're going to catch a phone call. I know we're going to get a phone call.
Gonna get a letter.
Yeah, still haven't gotten it, but, it was pretty freaking hilarious. Do you think aliens exist? And if so, have you ever had any encounters?
No encounters. Yeah, I think they exist, maybe to an extent or a point. You never really know these days. I would say, just to answer the question bluntly, probably not.
Probably not. I had to ask you that, being an Oklahoma boy. Everybody I've ever talked to that has an encounter story is from like the Midwest or Alaska or something like that.
Oh
So,
yeah, but I'm actually stationed in Alaska, so that's funny.
oh, all right. What's the most expensive thing you've ever broken?
Oh man, these are good questions. I can't think off the top of my head. Probably just your basic stuff. Probably just like iPhones and Xboxes and stupid shit like that.
Yeah, I don't know the answer. I totaled a Jeep. I mean,
Right? It's like,
all right. What's the best thing you got for Christmas this year?
I'm gonna be cliche and just say getting to have it with my kids. We went through a lot of drama shit with my kid's mom last year, and I didn't get to have them for Christmas. So just like the simple stuff, man, of just getting to see them open presents and be here for that for them, and see them smile and be happy.
That's good, man. I'm glad you got to have them this year. What are you interested in that most people aren't?
I'm a little bit of a nerd, so I like Magic the Gathering, getting into Dungeons and Dragons a little bit, but that takes up a lot of time. So I play a lot of Magic the Gathering online right now because of all the COVID stuff, but I collect the cards and do all that.
There was an online one, what's the one that everyone played like a year ago?
Oh man,
Fortnite.
World of Warcraft or
okay, World of Warcraft. That's what it was on my 08-09 deployment. That's what everybody played. Everybody got laptops and everybody played World of Warcraft. And I'm not a video game person. I always just in the gym throwing weight around like a meathead. But I was always just like, how do you guys spend 6 hours a night on fucking World of Warcraft? I don't get it. But
yeah, I'm not that heavy into it. I'm good. Like I like playing games and stuff, but give me like an hour or two, and then I just get restless, man. Especially like growing up in the country, you'd rather just be outside or, like you said, throwing weights and shit.
You want to go out, shoot something, or punch somebody, right?
Pretty much.
Last one. If you could have a superpower, which one would you choose, and how would you use it?
Probably invisibility. Probably in every way you could think of. Dirty ways, sneaky ways.
Yeah, hell yeah, that's awesome.
Talking that shit. He looks good naked.
Oh Jesus, I love it, man. Well,
that's cool.